Today we are going to be checking out For the People. The publisher is 101 Experience. Developer is Brezg Studio. It released August 13th, 2020, and it is a cute social novel with strategic elements that puts the player in the shoes of a state official. It is an indie simulation strategy game. Key features: hooligans gang up on defenses of a man, lock him up. It appears that Grandpa is a veteran counter-revolutionary, lock him up. In that case, let the poor boys go, Pops had it coming. So here's the settings. In English, volume, full screen. New game. Oh, Lord. The Carbon Empire that had exploited the working people fell, providing a chance for a better future for the common people all over the world, regardless of their gender, skin color, and social status. We believe that the whole world would follow us, but our hopes for the world revolution and a bright future were not to come true. We are alone. All these years, the country was wisely guided by our Communes. Does it keep blinking for you? Working Party, Comrade Joseph Steele, the General Secretary of the CUWP and the Chairman of the Supreme Council of the Union of Communes, has ruled our state for the past 15 years. It was a surprise for all of us when, on the anniversary of his election to this post, during the 20th Party Congress, he announced the appointment of Comrade Guy Dare, a young and energetic reformer, as the chairman of the Commune Executive Committee. I will never forget Comrade Steele's face staring at me from the photo in the newspaper. It was like he was looking directly into my soul. We were all seized by the sense of impending change we had to go through, but I could not even guess how quickly I would be dragged into what was happening. My name is Francis River. I'm 26. I graduated with honors from the Covington Institute of Management and National Economy. After that, joined the CUWP. I've been an active member of that department during the last 3 years. The phone suddenly rang on the evening of September 11th. The Central Committee of the CUWP was calling for me. I was told that according to the new course policy, I got into the staff rotation program as a worthy CUWP member and an outstanding alumnus of the Convention Institute. That's how I found myself in Iron One. Iron One was founded near the Wolfram deposits during the times of the Carbon Empire in 1888. It was known as Black Mount back then. It was a small mining town, but our glorious Orange Revolution turned it into a leading industrial city with almost 50,000 citizens. Almost half of them are representatives of the Kent people. The rest are Convenian. I was appointed to the head of the committee. I've become the ruler of the city. I have to move into my new office today. Hey, girl. Good morning, Comrade River. My name is Helen Rosie. I am your secretary. Comrade River, excuse me for my curiosity. Comrade Lebowski was removed so suddenly that I didn't even understand what was going on. How did it happen that the city committee is led by such a young leader? I hope it didn't sound too rude. It's all right, Comrade Rosie. My appointment here is part of the party's new course, as General Secretary Steele put it, Young Leaders for a Progressive Order, and Comrade Letcher Bowski has been set into an honorable retirement as a tribute to Logan honest service. That explains a lot. Call me if you need anything. Any help. Oh, and one thing just slipped in my mind. Comrade Lechbowski was removed so suddenly they didn't have time to solve some issues. You can review the necessary documents. I left them on your table. Thank you very much. I think we'll make a great team. Okay, bye. Hey. Bye, girl. We will, I'm sure. Okay. Alright. Dear Comrade, head of the city committee, I write to you for I'm unsure whom else to contact concerning this matter. I am but a simple driver with the transport department. Recently granted new living quarters on the account of me getting married. Imagine my surprise when, well, getting acquainted with the neighbors, I discovered that all of them have chandeliers hanging in their living rooms. Everyone claims that these lovely things were already there when they moved in, yet all we have in our apartment are bare bulbs. Same goes for the wall cabinets. Others have them, but we do not. This is especially frustrating if one is to recall just how hard it is to obtain quality furniture these days. I tried to do something about this situation, but the police told me they had no reason to suspect the items were stolen, and I do not even want to comment on the response we got from the town council. The only hope now. Best regards, Comrade Brewing. To its relations with the party and the citizens. I mean, there is no evidence. Really isn't. I mean, just because you don't, I mean, you just moved in. How long they've been there? There's no evidence. One more family is disappointed with their system of governance, which views the people as its insensitive gears. Don't forget that you are one of these system phases. It has recently become considerably less comfortable to live in our tiny apartment on Harry Brave Street, Building 6. Not only did my husband and I have noticed that it is now almost always dirty in the streets and rotting trash is scattered everywhere, but all of the other residents share our opinion. We found nothing like this in any of the neighboring districts, so I think the municipal workers stopped trying only in ours. I don't which service to contact about this, so I write directly to you, with hope that you'll be able to help us make our district clean again. Yes. A student's intern's oversight caused a decrease in the number of janitors in the district where Comrade Host lives. A few municipal workers were reprimanded. Yay, I helped somebody! I am writing to you once again. The point of my complaint is that there is an annoying, strange noise 1 floor above my apartment situated in Orange Banner Street, Building 14, Apartment 42. I'm a veteran of the Liberation War and a hero of social labor. I worked at the factory for 50 years. I even have a medal. In that case, may I expect a quiet aging? Comrade Lechbowski, I ask you to deal with these noisemakers and vandals in my building as soon as it is possible. Thank you in advance. But, you know, so what should I do? There's annoying, strange noise 1 floor above my apartment. Can I say he's delirious or, get the workers or the police there? What should I do? He's delirious. Yeah, okay. You have a feeling that Comrade might bother you again in the future. Oh. Colonel Chester, head of the police, is calling. Shall I connect you? Yes, if you'd be so kind. Hello, Comrade River. I am Colonel John Chester, head of the Integrity Division of Iron One. I'm calling to offer my congratulations on your appointment. Thank you very much, Comrade Chester. I'm pleased to meet you and thank you for your congratulations. Oh, you don't know how pleased I am, but frankly, some problems are overshadowing my joy. And we should talk them over. Would you mind if I meet you, let's say, in the evening, a day after tomorrow? Sure. What a nice beginning. I'll see you, Comrade. Head of the Committee of Iron One is on the line. Hi, Frank. It's Rion. I didn't expect to hear from you, especially on the party line. Oh, he got a party phone? Oh, I want a party phone. I'm a major and the head of the political department of this town now. The line is secure. That's why I'm using it. I'm happy that I'm going to work with an old friend. And what's the deal with the secure line? Oh, this music, though. Change always brings problems, Frank, and the union is changing rapidly. Some might say too rapidly. The situation is complicated, but now we'll be working on it together. Maybe even go a bit against the rules sometimes, but it's all for a good cause. To sum it up, I'd rather reach you tomorrow and discuss it in private. Okay, see you tomorrow. Yeah, see you later. Hey, girl, what's up? Excuse me for the intrusion. The Secretary of the City Committee, Comrade Sarah Chester, prepared a few dossiers on important figures of Round 1 that can be useful. Put the folder on the table, please. Also, I'd like to express my gratitude for your help. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, please, Comrade River, there is no need. My job is to help you. Yeah, really, girl? Anyway, the workday is soon to be over, and it's improbable I might need you until tomorrow. My conscience doesn't allow me to hold you here. You're free to go. Thanks a lot, Comrade River. In that case, see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. No information, raising Colden orphanage. No information, no mother, no father. Vocational secondary education of the Colden branch of Commissariat. Emergency school. Single, no children. Non-party with records for disorderly conduct during his years of study. Fully atoned for his guilt via socially beneficial work. Selfless, and devoted man married to his work, saved numerous people and fires of all levels of threat while risking his own life. Recommended for medical 3 times but was not awarded due to murky past and undetermined origin. Thomas Beckett, born. What is this? Ethnicity. Son of a village doctor. Participant in the Great Revolution, was a field doctor during the Great Revolution, labor veteran, and an honored doctor of the UPOC, POC, member of the Political Bureau, employee of the People's Enlightened. My God, what do I gotta do with these? Oh my God, look at this dude. Look, oh, that's a girl. Holy shit, she got about as much chin as I do. Oh my God, look at fat cheek. Look like a little squirrel. workers. Okay, so Jack Chester, Jack Reed, was that Colonel John Chester? Minor District 30, 50. Okay. Hey, Secretary Lady. What's wrong with her hand? Good morning, Comrade River. I bought your latest edition of the Iron Herald. It's our city's paper. Thank you. Put it on the table. Why is she always looking at me like that? I hope my letter won't be intercepted, Comrade Head of the City. I believe you understand this document must not fall into their hand. Who are they, you may ask? They didn't get to me yet. That's the only reason why I can still report to you. Our glorious city has become a seat of a conspirational unit of capitalists and their sympathizers. This filthy sect that glorifies profit is based on the address Proletarian Street, Building 5. I've seen them handing out banned books to children and showing them pictures that besmirch our union. Hurry, we must take action before they corrupt the city from within. Alright, so what do? Do I get the criminals out there? Do I get the police? Or do I put this thing in the trash bin? I mean, it's top secret code orange. I don't know. Head of the Comrade Francis River, head of the city environment. What? Comrade Alvin. Later, you were told that the small charity that buys books for children from the orphanage route is located at the address pointed by Comrade, not a capitalist unit. See, I did good. I write to you with great sorrow. Yesterday, a gang of young Kentish attacked my granddad. The scoundrels beat him nearly to death. I confess my granddad could somehow offend them. He is an old-school Corvarian and doesn't always watch his tongue. But is it a reason to break his fingers and smash his face in? What? I filed a report with the Integrity Division, but they refuse to look into it. Perhaps they are afraid that this incident may lead to a rise in ethnic tensions or something like that. I beg you, in my troublesome granddad's place, find the perpetrator. This crime cannot go unpunished. It seems that Comrade Murphy is responsible for incitement of ethnic hate. Do we punish him? Do we punish the people that did this to him? Or charge the grandfather? Or just ignore everything completely and pay for the grandfather's medical bills? That's the three choices I'm seeing. Pay for the medical bills, charge your grandfather, or charge the people who beat the grandfather. What we doing? No, he just, looks like he just ran off at the mouth. I confess my granddad could somehow offend him. He is an old school person. I mean, is running your mouth saying shit to somebody deserve to be beat and have his finger broken? I mean, I don't think there's no amount can... We're gonna punish the scoundrels. At your command, the Integrity Division found that they hit the scene without difficulty. It turned out they were members of a youth gang engaged in robbery and burglary. The investigation. See, I did good. He ran his mouth, got his ass beat. But they was hooligans. My name is Meyerson, Mark Meyerson. My parents are distinguished first category engineers. I followed in their footsteps and have worked at the Wolfram plant for 10 years, earning an apartment in the good district. Yes, I'm used to speaking honestly and plainly because I'm not afraid to make my voice be heard. That's why I'm writing you. It has been long clear for me that the planet that ensures life in Tron, Iron One, strangles it at the same time. Of course, we just can't close it down. People need a place to work, but we can control the waste discharge into the city water reserves. The river is spoiled, but at least it is still running. But the waste is now being discharged into the pond. Our pond. This is absolutely unprecedented. They discharge tanks of shit at night and think that no one will notice. What kind of fools do they think we are? I used to admire the pond almost every morning, back when the swans used to live there. Now it hurts to look at this puddle that is unacceptable even by frog standards. Send an inspection to the plant or do something else. But make the administration reflect on the consequences of the disease. Of their deeds, we're counting on you. Right, inspection time! He decided to put an end to this mess. The investigation at the plant revealed that the dumping of hazardous chemicals into the pond was an individual initiative of one of the middle-level employees. He had heard rumors of additional water testings in the river. Such a decision doesn't look like one that may have been decided on the middle level, but you can find no evidence that would lead to any of the higher-ups at this plant. One way or the other, the pond is saved. After some time, it may regenerate and the swans will live there once again. Why would you freaking put poopy waste in a pond where swans live? How dare you? Surprise inspection. Hello, Comrade River. My name is Frank, too, but my last name is Fernsby. I'm in charge of the Iron One Railway Junction. I wish I could say that I'm writing just to greet the new head of the city, but that's not true. In fact, I have to report some quite unpleasant things. Let's start with the fact that our railway section is almost entirely worn out. I'm not only talking about passenger trains, though. They've become more frequent lately. I'm talking about the plant. Entire trains of scrap go there all the time, returning with processed products. It's all wonderful. Jobs, a strong economy, increasing workers' welfare. I really hope you get a note from one of the parents of one of these punk kids that beat the old man and was like, more drama! But for some reason there have been no money for a complete repair of the railroad tracks for a few years now. Perhaps it seems that our dear pin pushers, I'm not talking about you of course, yeah, well stop sucking up, buddy. That the railroad is something like a river, which flows by itself and will flow forever. Well, that's bullshit. We need new railroad ties to replace the rotten ones. We need rails as well. Even though they don't rot, but have you heard anything about metal fatigue? We need equipment, we need people. My fellows couldn't be better, of course, but there aren't many of them. And after all, they're not gods. As we know, there are no gods. Needless to say, we do what we can, otherwise the trains would derail every week. But there's no way to avoid this kind of thing without a major infrastructure upgrade. I hope I was able to convey the gravity of the situation and was not too rude. How much money do I have? I don't know. If it's really that bad, better not take any chances. You took care of the overhaul of the issue for starting to consider you a friend. Okay. Alright, Furthberry. You haven't torn away from work all day, and it's 5 p.m. already, so I got some tea for you. Was she all close to me? Honestly, all this officialness makes me cringe. I feel older than I really am. Yeah, it's hard for me to get used to it too. I've never held such a prominent position. I supervise the youth branch of a party in Alstad. Now I'm selling the hell of the city committee. Actually, I've only been working here for 4 weeks. I had my graduation in June, and now here I am. How interesting has everything turned out, and what's the thesis about? It was about the coverage of our important events in the foreign press. Oh, that's an interesting topic. And what events in particular? The intensification of the conflict with the Corvin government in exile. Did you call the reactionaries the government in exile in your thesis, and they let you that slide? They grumbled a little. This is spelt wrong. Little. I don't know what that. But let it pass. They like the contents. So there's more to you than meets the eye. It's been 4 years since my thesis deepened, but I remember it so well, as if it was yesterday. I wrote about Antichrist senators. Now I understand why you were appointed to Iron One. Helen, it just occurred to me. Comrade River makes me feel uncomfortable. Well, Francis, yep, that's better for sure. Oh, shit. See, why does she keep looking at me? Alright, Francis, I won't distract you from your work. Yes, Helen, thank you for the tea. Right when I needed it, too. Just not. Comrade River, our scheduled guest. Okay, Helen, invite him in. Hey, what's up, dude? Hey, Ray, take a seat. Would you like a cigarette? I've just smoked a whole pack of cigarettes while I was waiting for you. This bureaucracy is pretty exhausting. Oh, God, how long have you been waiting? Wow. Bureaucracy is the mother of order, Ray. Don't be grumpy, it's bad for your nerves. It's more likely the mother of delays, Frank. Ray, I thought you wanted to talk about work. That's right, I can help you with information through my channel. Just call me and ask. It's a small town, so I have no superiors. No one will know about our cooperation that will help our good cause of serving the people and the party. Hi, beautiful. Sounds reasonable. Just write your personal number in my notebook. I won't want to use different. So, do we take his offer, or do we, deal with it ourselves? Because he seems like he's a shady fool. Do we want to be shady with him? Everything by the book, baby. I'm a good citizen. Here she comes again. Again, Francis, you have received a message from the party. It's not quite an official appeal. I'm listening. Sometimes the city council assigns a task that simply cannot be done by the book. I had a friend for such occasion, a secretary named Andre Brezg. The man was not the most likable of my colleagues. Nevertheless, he was well versed in informal assignments. They say Brezg intends to retire following his patron. Yet I feel like the old man could be persuaded to stay just a little longer. Sounds ominous. Man, they just trying to get me to do some freaking shady stuff, man. Oh, okay. Alright, so what we found out that the orange garbage trucks appeared on the street of the barn. Due to health problems, interested in music, smokes rarely. Okay, what does he do? Yep, nope. Okay, what's he do? Oh, no. Alright, what about her? Those who did this will probably do something. We should watch the vehicle fleet of the livelihood committee. Send the agent. Okay. Alright, back to this. One more for the day. My name is Martin Blessed. I am the acting director of the circus, and I'm writing to you as a colleague. Just kidding. But in fact, we have less and less reasons to tell jokes these days. We have no money left at all, which in turn means there are no new performances. Without performances, the audience lose interest. Who wants to look at the same old mangy monkey if one can go to the store and actually speak with the manager? Ha! Another joke. What is... Okay, jokes aside, I think we're about to be shut soon. Last month, the previous director retired, and no one was appointed to take his position yet. So I now have to deal with tons of paperwork, which makes me forget about my aptitude for stage performance. Frankly speaking, I make people laugh much better than I manage finances. Although things are not that bad, yesterday my partner in acrobatic acts, Kathy, and I came up with an idea of mobile zoo with exotic animals. A revolutionary product. It is going to be huge. We will set up outdoor cages that can be used as mini arenas for small performances. Just imagine the joy we bring to the children. These parents are going to like the performance as well, especially if the repertoire is updated from time to time. This venue's potential is hard to overstate. Unfortunately, the project will require large amounts of money. No, I hate clowns. Now the clowns hate you back. Oh, that's fucked up. Now the clowns hate me back. Oh no. Yeah, thank you. Bye, man. I'm glad to meet you at last, Comrade River. Good morning, Comrade Colonel. Take a seat, please. Would you like a cigarette? Much obliged, and it's cozy here. Not at all like the office I got. No posters, no handbooks, no regulations. Regulations. I always thought it was like that only in the army. I sympathize. Yeah, but you're the one who deserves sympathy here. Why do you think so? You're assigned to a real nest of vipers, full of slippery, servile, greedy for benefits proletarians? I'm afraid you're going a bit too far. Our country is founded on the principle of defending the I don't know that word. Happiness. Our country is created for the happiness of all people, but in our one, workers want to be happier than the rest, you and I included. Colonel, I hope I'm mistaken in assuming that important work you wanted to discuss is just idle reflections on people's happiness. Yeah, I run a tight ship, of course. I mean, I remember about our problem. I was getting to that part. The thing is that the local workers are hogging the blanket, and their demands for medical insurance don't take into account the harmonious existence with other strata of our society. What do you mean? Workers are the ones that need the insurance. They don't take us into account. The police need the support of the city committee. And if you don't forget us in such a deplorable situation, we in turn won't forget you. I think I finally understand what you mean. The thing is, the things that you are talking about look like the plotting of the counter-revolutionaries. I can promise you full support of the city committee. You just need to call me and I will do my best to normalize the situation in the city. Comrade Colonel, I'm afraid I don't share your dramatic vision of the situation, at least until I get to know the situation in the city a little better. That's the one I want. I meant that I understand what you mean perfectly. To portray the head of the police as a liar, you will live to regret your decision. Oh, fuck you. I mean, what? Indeed, two people tried to smuggle buckets of our trade to the vehicle fleet of the livelihood committee at night. The agent gave chase. Unfortunately, the agent failed to catch anybody. Was it because the girl suddenly realized that this night's assignment might be a dangerous? The insufficiency of your action made it impossible to delay the investigation any further. Now, Comrade Cooper, who is competent enough not to waste his attention on such trifles, will have to deal with this matter. Thinking about it, Comrade. Whoa. Alright, well, guys, as you know, the latest political reform to the Union have led to changes in the law. In particular, there is an opportunity now for ordinary citizens to start private businesses in high priority development regions such as Iron 1. Therefore, I have the right to apply for registration of my own enterprise. As a former public catering worker, I'm going to open a bakery at Henrik-Strasser Street, Building 5. All required documents are attached below. I hope to receive your approval. Alvin Beard's great-grandfather fought for reactionary forces. Soon, Comrade Beard will open his bakery, waiting for the city council to process his request and register business. You hope Beard will be wise enough to send you something tasty as a thank you. Wow. Alright, before we get into that next one, you can check this game out on Steam. If you like what you see, hit your like button, turn on your notifications, see when my next video gives up.